Sydney Torres. $1 billion company, huh? Foo-foo, huh? Boo-foo, huh? Buy us? Fuck you? I don't know. This is a quick talk, quick time, quick rhyme to flick flack on the click clack, or as a big bow, big loose as a big troll on the big dough. Because I'm not supposed to usually freestyle rhyme. It's too prophetic. I don't care what you think. It's the truth. I might fuck some shit up. That's how accurate I am in speed and time and quantification. I'm not allowed to, okay? My boss doesn't want me to err on the side of oops. If it makes it double negative accidentally, and then I twist the flick, the fluck, the clack, the clack, the quick, the quote, the mo, the go, the bro, the bow, the joe, the bow, then there might be a misconception about a misconsortium, about a and then I'm going to have to do it all over again. And if you've ever met 15 to 55 to 5 to 5 to go, the road to go. So it doesn't behoove me to mumble rap, nor to rhyme for Tom clarity, nor for Tom speed. I like to speak in plain day and plain say what I plain think about a plain wink, about a nod, and adjust the growl to brow that go the row. Whatever works, I suppose. Or I suppose. But, anyways. Yikes, I hate bragging, but not just rap, alright? You know what pi is? Okay. Do you know what the rule about pi is? 3.14? Okay, well, do you know that there is actually a sequence of pattern in that? That might help or so. Okay, well, if you don't, okay, well, there's one point. Let's see what else. Oh, okay, so, do you know how to hedge inflation and depression, beyond a shadow of a doubt? I mean, like, there's literally no mathematical, scientific, or, given the current exchange rates as they are, and current market values, and giving all things being equal, supply and demand dictating, unless there is a cataclysmic, event. Have you ever bet on a sure thing? Okay. Do you know how to never miss? But only when it counts. But I mean literally, it's only never. Never miss. No. Good for me, indeed. No. 47 trillion? No. I can prove it. And I can prove it. Oh, and if you're wrong, I'm going to conquer you, take all of your companies, all of your corporations, all of your assets, all of your shell corporations, all of your workers, all of your stocks, all of your bonds, all of your equities, all of your hedges, all of your bets, all of your assets. I mean, in this country or another, I will take all of the money that you have. I will take all of the assets that you claim tax-free or otherwise. I will take everything and leave you with your name as a tarnished remembrance of a broken man who was beat down by the economic system. The marketplace will decide your fair market value, and you will be destroyed. You ever want to spend another dollar? You will have to beg the market keep just to spend your money at their store so as not to depreciate the goods and services that they put on sale at that marketplace. In fact, the actual stock ticker will have to, for fairness, follow you and see where you go so that it's not insider trading. Because your very presence will drive those stocks down. And there will be so many lawsuits to drip dry every last one of all of your friends who you might think that you know or could borrow money from, that it will be less economical just to keep somebody from the New York Stock Exchange tailing you, just to keep tabs on where you are going and guarantee to the stock trader and the commission of the New York Stock Exchange that they have nothing to worry about. He's shopping with nothing out of the usual. That is how I turned down your offer. By spitting in your throat, cutting out your tonsils, throwing them in an ostracizer, and showing them to you. And going, look, smoothies? We call them vocal restitution berry aid. It's an energy drink. I'm sorry, it's a razzle frazzle dipsy-daisy. Oh my gosh. Delicious. And a bendy straws. Ooh, are those boba? Yum. Yes, indeed, boba. Boba indeed. Absolutely. And we put some wheatgrass in it. Fresh pressed. I don't know. Is it wheatgrass? Wheatgrass, too. And a little bit of ginseng for energy. I don't know. Apparently it's good for stamina. So we thought that you'd like it. And, we don't mind that, we put in fresh new throat cords for you with all of those vocals that we were destroying, and we put your tonsils back as well, just in case we need to take your wisdom teeth out. We figured we could use that as a ruse. Oh, it's alien technology, by the way. Microwaves give you cancer. This microwave does not. You don't want cancer, do you? Okay. Wait until you see the new Velcro we got coming out. And, oh gosh. Oh, yikes. The new elements that they're discovering, those are exciting. The periodic table of elements, that is a thing. And hey, guess what? We left some room at the end just for those. Good luck proving that. Because good luck proving that. That's all I have to say. Somebody does. Somebody's an expert witness. Somebody is a scientist. Somebody is a theorist. Somebody is a physicist. Somebody is a expert in that field. And we might have to call into question all of those just to prove that that is a real thing. Because if we're going to waste our time, our money, our funds, our assets, our resources, we're going to waste all of our tax dollars on stuff that I don't even think I believe in, because I think it's made up, because I think that a PR campaign is only, I don't know, a couple $1 million, and I think that you can acquiesce through siphoning off the public's money much more than a couple of $1 million, and then you have precedent, and you can just roll that into a open expense account that is like a blacklist expense account, which is like backwater siphon funneling assets and resources that should be going to the civic good, but go to other less notable and less PR savvy causes. So, in terms of what's real and what's kosher and what's not, and what's mumble rap and what's click clack and what's big back and what's being boo and what's being gruel and what's dripping and what's drying and what's slobbering and what's clobbering and what's taken, baking and taking and ticking and talking and smoking and smacking and flicking and what's this, you say? Oh, the dope of my dope is dope? Well, money is honey, Davy, but what would you say to some dope in your... I don't believe in magic. You're insane to say such a novel thing, such as you don't believe in magic. Because that was a time long, long ago. And those silly fools didn't believe in magic either. You know, I forgot all about that. That is something that people used to say quite often. They said, I don't believe in magic. Magic's not real. Magic, that's just sleight of hand or parlor tricks. Just to, try to pick up on chicks, isn't it? You mean real magic is indistinguishable from real good technology? When it's that far advanced, there's a negligible difference, and there's actually a theory that is similar to the theory that was proposed by yada da blah da. Oh, and my theory differs in that there is a very simple test, and I'm wagering that that would graduate that theory from a theory to a law. Oh, kind of like, scientifically. Because
this is a real deal, and there is nothing fake about it. And now I'm going to take it all off for you. As you can see, I'm going to unclip my hair from my head.
Sleight of hand, eh?
They are traps attached to clips. And I have 2 clips on each side of my head.
Well, I'm pretty good at that too. But I'm talking about waging a scientific discussion and debate, which is different than I can't tell what I don't know. I can't see. I can't tell what your perception tells you. I can't see what you see. I don't know what you're talking about. I won't refer to your things. I know what I know. I know what you know. I know what you know. You think you say you know. And I know for a fact that if I wanted to, I could trick you about all sorts of things. Quite indeed. And quite as easy as that. If I wanted to, I could put the beam right down on you and say, have you ever time traveled in my interstellar time device? Huh. And you were the one who saw it first? And it wasn't set on selfie mode? Well, that's easy. I'm omnipotent. I'm sorry, I'm omnipresent. My mistake.
I have 10 years as a professional hairstylist, as an extension expert, so I know what girls are looking for and what they want.
I'm multi-present and omnipotential. Can we settle for I'm getting better and better every day? And quite honestly, who is to say? Under God we trust, and in a court of law, hand on the book, so help me, I win? A shadow of a doubt. I would ask to quantify a shadow of a doubt. And I would say, how do we find what and where and how and when the shadow starts? A lie, indeed. I would say it starts at a lie. And then I would go on further to say, well, how can we tell the truth? Well, on a long enough timeline, everyone dies. So, it's what's called a motion to appeal in order to, come to a conclusion. To demand that the court decide. And, oh yes, public opinion? Interesting. Refer to my Google account. I'll raise you NASA. What I did in a year, I will quantify when I'm very motivated, when I have the proper resources, and when I am ready, willing, and able to give a good goddamn about what man law and the laws of American culture and society and the rich man's greed and the man's red fire and all of their stupid, idiotic, dumb, bold claim, click, clack, bickbacks could ever claim to say to be about it. Because I really don't give a good goddamn what you think. I could care less about what you say, what you think, or what you want. I'm in it for dinero. Money, baby. I want your things. I want your support, your dedication, your devotion, and your allegiance. Because I know that you know that I know that you're a ship jumper and you're an undedicated soul. And I would much rather trust 3 committed anythings, be whatever they may be, than 3 million phonies. Phonies. If you've ever been called a phony, I feel real bad for you. You can call me a liar. I've been called a liar plenty of times because I work too fast for some people and they get nervous and so they hit a wall in their head and they go, oh no, that seems like a lie. You're a liar. And I say, you're quick to assume. You watch your goddamn tone or cut your tongue out and send you on your way bleeding from the mouth after I slap you with some powdered talcum and show you how I jest while I gruel and throw the gauntlet down on the rest of you. You meet me this time at this place, and I'll make right sure that you know I'm not fibbing, kidding, jesting, or poking around the truth about the fact that I never miss. If you want to have a blinking contest, we can hardy har all the long day. But mine are right here, and you seem like you're nervous. You get nervous under pressure. I see. So, that's the first thing about you and I. What should we find out next? Do you want to test the old brawn? Or do you want to get into an acting discussion about classical versus method? Well, was it a lie that Martin Sheen worked so hard and got so far into character and was such a intricate part of the movie and was so well rehearsed that he narrowly killed himself in the role that he was playing? I would say yes. Was it Marlon Brando or was it Martin Sheen? That will be remembered because of that. I dare say. You think that's not fair? You must be insane. The very discussion provokes that you hearken to certain bests of first of the most of the greats of all time. Marlon Brando, A Streetcar Named Desire, and you think that I'm out of line? Or maybe you didn't think that at all, and I'm sorry, I was just leading you down a road of perdition. My mistake, it's called the garden path. Don't go that way. You'll get lost in the weeds. What were we saying about method acting versus classically trained? Well, theater is the only way you could ever grade a performance when it comes to classically trained. In terms of method acting, open for debate. Classically trained is they weren't doing it any other way for thousands of years. Then moving pictures came along, then colored pictures, and then color, sound, and technicolor. And then it was a whole new ballgame, and we got into HD, and we got into YouTube, and we got into Netflix, and we got into all sorts of digitally enhanced forms of Blu-ray entertainment as we traipsed down the DVD road and said, no thank you, Blu-ray. Well, I hear it's making a comeback. It doesn't make sense, and it's a waste of money. People need to know which one to buy, and I bet I could solve it. In fact, I bet if I make one little on any of these stocks that I don't use and that do not behoove me in the slightest to participate in the advancement of trading on, with, or in the same market as, what would be the market response? Do you think I do in fact trade on the index? Or do you think that's just a fake and phony way for me to beat chest, rip clothes, and proudly announce something that is untrue? The only cocksuckers that I've ever lied to, and I mean honestly, that I've only ever lied to, are the police, because their laws are silly, I don't agree with them, and god damn it, I don't respect them as men. No, they're in badges, uniforms, and they never have ever read me my Miranda rights. So I made a little commitment to myself that until that happened, I wouldn't, I couldn't, I never will. I hate the police, and I will let them have every wrong misconception about me. I'll lie to their faces, I will spit in their eye, I'll tell them all sorts of nonsense, and then I'll gauge just what and how snitches operate, whom never to trust, and how to go about establishing credibility in my metro. By which case, I mean the marketplace, where scales and measurements are constantly taken, constantly apportioned, constantly divided, constantly reacquired, constantly divvied up, and measured, weighed again for standard units of measurement, I suppose. A standardized system of trading? That is a bold claim. I would wager refer to pi. And I'll show you the pattern in pi. And then we'll see if you can make a perfect circle out of pixels. I think it's only possible in an analog approach. Look into that. It might be interesting. Silicon is fascinating. The fashion show? Oh, by the way, um, I've timed my responses and all of my questions internally, and they are set to a metronomic, rhythmic pace to keep in accordance with standard click. But that's only an internal thing. You try to do that, and I'd be very impressed to see what a 60-inch television does look like. And then, oh, by the way, our secret society slightly shortened all the rulers last year just for fun. Yeah, just to show you what dumb fucks you are. No, you didn't notice at all. We saved billions doing it that way. Are you shitting me? That's the way we do it. Happy Hanukkah. Oh, by the way. The sales numbers, eh? Wow, pretty good. Amazon, cool. Right, Coochie, right. He is in jail, you're right. It's an ugly sweater company. What do you think about that, Mark Cuban, serious business investor and owner of the Dallas Mavericks? Oh, wow, he's really smart, though. Do you trust anything that doesn't have a storefront or an actual business real estate? No. Right. That was a dumb question. I'm sorry I asked that of you, Mark Cuban. It was a hypothetical, I promise. I know. Well, do you think that most of the asset these days should be generated from the real estate that companies are trading on, or just the stocks and other subsidies that they produce aside from just the product that they patent? And IPO? Oh. Do you think that they would behoove more with I don't know, like something with a little bit more security? I don't know, maybe if they were, like Aquasted or whatever. Or, they started small. They found they just bankroll them in. I don't know. Tax purposes, yes, but what if it was a non-profit, sort of a charity kind of thing? Look, it's Christmas and Hanukkah related. It's religious. What? $2 million. Christmas sweaters? Just spend it on the Gap, yo. Right, and it revolves around fucking sweaters, yo. Target's been doing that. They were, they've been on that chestnut for some time now. All of the stores are on that. Oh, ha ha ha, that's our ugly Christmas sweater section. Yeah, they probably saw it at Target, in fact. They're quaint, but stick to Etsy, pal. I mean, honestly. It's risky. It's just risky. That's what you need to do. Back to the drawing boards, build a better mousetrap, and simplify the design. Good cue. I think that was the right thing to do. But quite honestly, this is a show that's just about, I guess, people I don't know that I just wouldn't bankroll or invest in. Wow. Well, millionaires, of course. I would hang out with them and smoke big cigars and go on their yachts and have fun. And, I don't know, dip a toe on their side of the merry-go. But, you know, I don't know what we would talk about. Good Lord, it's on like every channel. What the fuck? Scrooge just made us an offer, apparently. Look at 57, 59. There's only 2 channels, 3 channels. There's 3 channels, apparently. Oh, that's pretty bad. I'd rather watch the fucking Weather Channel than that shit. Ooh, look, it's a Woody Hoot Hoot. Look at you, you little owl. Oh. What is this? It's 3 fucking channels? You shitting me? No, I refuse to accept that. Look, watch. Click forward. Click forward. Click forward. Click forward. 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 Oh, there's something. Switching. What's that? Oh, it's a commercial. Darn it. Damn commercials. Ooh, look at pretty. What you think, Boo-Foo? No? Bye-bye. 58 degrees, huh? So just literally, what if I go to like 3? Just hypothetically. I'll start from here and see what I come across. When in doubt, pound it out, walk it up, and stop it right. Okay. Oh. Are these still commercials? Good Lord. Yikes. Look at it. Can you believe that? Yikes. Investor.gov, yo. Apparently there's like an investment government. That's cuckoo crazy. I mean, I always figured there was, smart people working on the, on the mark, the mission, the quest to, the design to build a better mousetrap. But I didn't realize that there were so many variances of variances. Transparency? Oh, jeez. I thought I said transparency. Oh, jeez. Anyways. So, back to peace talks. I suppose I should get back to work and see what's new towards the east. I don't know Anastasia. I've never met Anastasia, but according to the Weather Channel, the Metro Boomin, the New York Stock Exchange never gave an inkling of a considerance to Hurricane Otto. Well, I don't want to brag, but totally called it. All it took was a couple of well-designed apps, some sonar echolocation, and what were we doing? Oh, I'm sorry, I was working on some cloud placement. I'm a tech designer, what? I'm working on cloud designing, what? I'm designing, gosh, leave me alone. I don't know what spiritual warfare is, but hey, awfully gusty, wouldn't you say? Well, Rickroll, hey ho. See that there? That's a sinky thing. Watch out. Click back. Rain comes down and drops the spout. That's the rhyme. And then itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spiders out. Out came the sun and dried up all the yuck. And the itsy bitsy spiders, they don't give a fuck. You wait until spider season when all this nasty rain weather clears up. The spiders come out to play. It will be so much fun, oh my god. But I don't want to ruin any surprises. I just want to throw it out there for any investors. Not Klakshmakaria, not Block Blair Giblo, not God darn dang, but like civil discourse. Civil discourse. I'm just getting tired of Northern California, I suppose. But it's not necessarily their fault. Let's just say I'm looking for the right type of motivation. What is my motivation? I'm not sure. Refers to the other. Okay, alright. Well, I'll send it along the wire and see what it picks up along the way. And if it gets to your doorstep, well, wipe your gritty, grubby little bee off at the mat. Place your stinky shoes outside the door. And come on in. We'll sit a spell and have some tea. Or coffee. What do you think? I like my coffee like I like my women. Strong and sweet. With perfect colorants of tan or beige or whatever you call it. I like it. How I like it. Don't remind me about uniforms, but well, pretty is like a uniform, indeed. Very different though, but kind of similar. And gosh darn it, I like what I like. I don't know what I don't know, and about it, be about it. What would that even look like? Oh, you mean the bare necessities? Well, Baloo, there's a fly on your nose. Take that, Mustafa. Ashir Khan. Want to Shanghai? I'll get some tea in China, and I'll see you at Midway up the Malibu Row, hopscotching between islands before I drape it. That's the last of those bendy straws for the lot of them. I'll see you on the field, sir. Good day. Bingo.